Most people have a religion, and there are many people who seem like good people. But even good people have different religious beliefs. How can you tell which people are members of the true religion? Well, if someone asked you to go to the store and buy a jicama, wouldn't you need to know something about it? Like what it looks like or what it is. Otherwise, you might find a lot of interesting things, but they wouldn't be the right thing. If you're looking for members of the true religion, you need to know what you're looking for. How do we know what to look for? We look at the Bible. Let's talk about just two things that classify members of the true religion. First, let's look at John 13:35. And there it reads, "By this all will know that you are my disciples if you have love amongst yourselves." So it's easy to say you have love, but how do members of the right religion show that they have love? For one thing, they wouldn't go to war and kill one another. For example, are there any people who don't go to war? Well, let's look at Korea, and I did my research, so it says since 1950, 16,000 Jehovah's Witnesses have done 31 years in prison just because they didn't fight in wars. So people of all races and backgrounds are welcome amongst Jehovah's Witnesses, and it's all out of love that Jehovah's Witnesses make the Bible and Bible-based literature in over 600 languages. A second identifying mark is found in John 15:19. And there it says, "If you were part of the world would be fond of what is its own. Now, because you are no part of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, for this reason the world hates you." So Jesus' true Christians would be no part of the world. This means they wouldn't get involved in the world's affairs such as war and politics. But it also goes a step further when we try not to choose unwholesome entertainment. Maybe you can't identify a jicama, but using the Bible, members of the true religion should be easy to spot.